right, guys, let's see what this car can do. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am here once again with my good friend Nate, aka Dr. Foxbody, and today we're talking about his 1993 bright Atlantic blue Foxbody Mustang. All right, Nate, you've done one of these before, so you know kind of the routine here. I always like to start from the beginning. All right. So tell me here, how long have you owned this car?
I've owned this car since, I want to say it was December 2010.
Okay. And I'm assuming, actually, I can assume because I know you, you did not buy the car in this condition.
No, actually, I traded for this car. I had a real nice SN95. It was Procharged, had a 347 in it. And this car was silver. It had a V1 with a DSS motor in it. And I just figured, you know what? The guy offered, you know, this car plus cash. I said, sure, why not? And then when I started, you know, digging into it, because I was just going to get it to run right, I was going to sell it, make a little money. And unfortunately, I found the A-pillars for the doors were rotted.
Okay.
Strut towers were like someone had patched the car. The car had been hit in the front.
Yeah.
And they did a pretty good Bondo job on like the aprons and whatnot. But once I started digging into it, the reason why this car is what it is today is because essentially I got screwed. And,
yeah. So you had to fix everything.
Yeah, exactly. Because by the time I actually found some of the stuff that was going on with the body, I had already purchased a motor, a different trans, and you know. So
you were pot committed.
I was definitely pot committed. 100%. Yeah, that's a great way of putting it.
Okay,
so,
okay. I think everybody, and I mean, you worked on my car, right?
Yeah.
So you know that everybody that builds one of these cars, you know, it's never easy.
It's never
right?
easy.
There's everybody's got the horror stories about these cars, and you personally know about mine.
All too well, man.
So all too well, you know. So I mean, it happens, but like you said, the finished product here's what we got here. Let's just jump right in and talk about this motor here, because this is my first intercooled motor, which finally supercharged and intercooled. So this is not a stock motor.
No. This is an aftermarket block. It's a Boss block. It's only 308 cubic inches.
A 308, okay.
Ford H-beam rods, forged crank. We got diamond pistons, Ed Curtis custom cam, AFR 185 heads. Essentially, the whole point of my build was to make like a late 90s Pro 50 inspired motor with high boost, low cubic inches, and the car does exactly what it's supposed to do.
Okay, so this is a Vortech V7 YSi. How many pounds of boost?
On the tune that it's at now, 19.5 pounds.
19.5 pounds, and it's intercooled, right?
Correct.
Okay, great. And what are we talking numbers here?
Number wise, on 93 it does 622 at the tire, and on 100 it does 738.
738 on 100 octane. All right, Nate, so let's talk a little bit about the intercooler, because like I said, this is my first intercooled car. You want to just explain a little bit about what you got going on here? What is the intercooler, because this is not a Vortech intercooler, right?
This is 100% custom fabbed. That is a Procharger 3-core intercooler, which I highly recommend. It's got a big red Procharger blow-off valve. It's almost like I should have put a Procharger on it, but I didn't.
Almost, yeah.
And all the fabric was done by Mark and Leah, and it's held together. It's 7 years old, still looks really, really nice. My IATs are always nice and super low, but if I could do it all over again, I would have just run it straight into the throttle body and saved myself a few thousand. And by a few thousand, I mean about $5
and all
grand.
that fab.
yeah. When it's all said and done, man, this stuff wasn't cheap.
All right, Nate, let's talk suspension and brakes. Car sits really nice. What do you got going on suspension-wise?
Pretty much I called Maxim Motorsports and said yes.
You just wrote them a blank check?
Pretty much, yeah. That's exactly what happened. K-member, A-arms, coilovers, Coney yellows all the way around, adjustable height jackers in the rear, you name it, it's on there.
Okay. How about brake-wise here? What do we got going on?
Just your basic 94 to 04 Cobra front and rear setup.
How about these wheels?
The wheels are BC Forged NA LE81s.
And what size are these tires back here?
305 35 18.
305 35 18.
And with a big enough hammer, they do fit. Got a little rubbing, which means I still need to keep dieting.
There you lighten the load a little bit here, huh? Wow, I love this color. I am a fan of blue, you know that. And this car in some lighting actually looks very similar to the Regatta Blue, but now that we're out here now, it's just, wow, beautiful. Let's talk a little bit about the gas tank and the fuel pumps you got going on back here.
It's a behind bars 14.8 gallon aluminum tank with a MagnaFuel. I think it's a 425 pump. It might be a 750. I don't remember.
It's been that long.
I put this car together 7 years ago.
Okay.
So it's I'm starting to get a little fuzzy on some things. I don't know if it's the kids, the other,
or maybe it's all the other builds you got going on in here, huh?
It might be. I kind of forget about the stuff that I did on my own stuff.
Okay.
But,
all right, guys, let's take a look inside the car. So Nate, black interior. Did the car come with the interior, or did you swap this in?
No, this was originally an SSP car, so it had an absolutely disgusting stained basic, LX 4-cylinder gray interior.
Okay.
Where it had, the laptop and all that fun stuff and still had the bolt holes in the dash. This was a good time. I slowly replaced this. It's again, it's still not perfect. I could still put more time and effort into it, but the seats are nice. The
seats are very nice.
So.
Okay. I love it. I love, again, I like the stock-looking interior. You've seen my car 100 times over, so I appreciate that you kind of kept it a little stock-looking, other than the monster tack you got going on right there. But with 700 horsepower, I guess you need, it's pretty important. Nate, what is the little blue button there for? Is that an ejection seat?
No, that's actually the 2-step.
Oh, really? Okay, so you got 2-step in this car. Awesome.
And then there's another switch hiding back there. It's for data logging. It's got this is how outdated this build is. It's actually, this thing has a Big Stuff 3 engine management system. So
okay,
we're going back to DOS. If you guys understand DOS, you'll understand how to tune this car.
Okay, so Big Stuff then is, again, kind of like a Holly EFI nowadays, right?
Pretty
but back
much.
in the day,
it's a little outdated. It works great. There's a couple. The guy that actually tuned this car, which is his name's Larry Stonner, did a fantastic job. This car absolutely runs amazing even to this day.
You want to give Larry a little plug? What is
ASSC? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, that's where you want to go. He's definitely good.
Larry is definitely a legend.
He's a legend. He's a character. So yeah, great guy. Really knows his stuff. There's quite a few tuners out here. We're extremely lucky, and we've talked about that before.
Absolutely, yeah.
Of who we got out here, between Larry, Joe, Mike.
Yep.
I'm sure I'm forgetting a few. Brett. There's a lot of them, and Drew. Sorry, Drew.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. We are very fortunate, because I do hear from a lot of guys in other states asking who we have tune our cars, and they tell me they have nobody.
Yeah, and we have like 7-8 options.
Yeah. All right, guys, this is my favorite part. What do you say we go for a ride? Guys, let's see what this car can do. Guys, I don't know if you can really tell, but this car pulls hard. Damn. Nate, we didn't talk about rear end. What size gear you got in the back?
It's a 373.
373, okay.
It's an 8.8 housing. It's got 9-inch ends on it, and I got a Detroit TrueTrac.
So what transmission are you running in this car?
This has a T56 Magnum in it. I got
T56 Magnum.
McLeod dual disc clutch in it. I believe it's an RXT.
RXT, McLeod, okay. Nate, what exhaust do you have in this car?
It's a Bassani cat back. It's got a 3-inch universal X pipe. When you can buy that stuff from Summit, there's time. And it's got 1/70 long tubes.
Awesome. Sounds like a Mustang.
A little bit, yeah. And there's still room to grow. I can still, pulley down a little bit. I can probably put a
actually it feels really, I don't, normal, is that the right word? It feels like a Mustang. Yeah. It doesn't feel like a 600
power
horsepower.
Steering, nice comfortable seats, nice brakes, 6 gears. You know, we're doing 60 miles an hour at 1850 right now, so.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap things up here. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you have any questions or comments about the car, please post them down below. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.